Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with IndyWX.com. Just about 7 o'clock as we record this video update for you on Wednesday evening, and another blast of Arctic, well, I should say cold air. This will be of true Arctic origin here, dropping south, and will make its presence felt certainly as we go through the rest of the work week and on into the upcoming weekend. Clouds will increase later on this evening, and it's not out of the question to see a snow flurry or a light snow shower across central Indiana as this reinforcing Arctic air pours into the state. Temperatures tomorrow for highs will only top out in the mid to upper 20s across central Indiana. Wind chill values will fall into the teens and remain there for the majority of our Thursday. And then attention turns to this Clipper system. A vigorous piece of upper-level energy will drop southeast as we go into Friday evening and into Saturday. And as that feature drops southeast, it will spread the first accumulating snow of the season across most of the state. This is a look at the latest GFS forecast model. We forecast snow to overspread most of the state, especially central and northern portions of the state, Friday night and Saturday morning. And as we get into a northerly wind component here off of the lake, don't be surprised to see some enhanced squalls and streamers, lake effect streamers, Saturday afternoon impacting central and eastern portions of the state. In general, right now, we think this is a snow event that likely accumulates to an inch or two across most of central Indiana. Some locally heavier totals possible, especially across northern portions of the state and across east central Indiana, where we may have some of those lake effect streamers. Not a huge event, but nonetheless, when you factor in the cold and the fact that this will be the first accumulating event of the season, some messy travel certainly possible Saturday morning especially. And this weather pattern, guys, is just going to, actually it's just beginning. We continue to try to drive home the point that this is not some sort of in and out type cold pattern. This thing is setting in for the long haul. It truly looks to continue, for that matter, all the way into the new year. And there will be some fluctuations at times, but as a whole, this is an overall cold pattern with likely to feature some shots of true Arctic air, especially as we get into next week. And as we put the European ensemble upper air pattern into motion here, you just continue to see this persistent eastern trough, and it's going to at times back west and kind of just belly around here. But as a whole, this cold pattern looks to continue certainly through the rest of this month and well into the new year. Overall, when you have the blocking over the top, we're going to have to be mindful of eventually some southern energy trying to eject out and potentially phase for a more meaningful winter event. But as things stand right now, we obviously have to be continuing to monitor very closely the fast-paced northwest flow. At least 2 additional accumulating snow events seem likely next week, with that upper-level energy continuing to dive off to the southeast. That also helps reinforce the cold air as we go through next week as well. Fun times, especially if you like winter. Gear up for some busy times as we go into the holiday season. Guys, thank you as always for logging on to IndyWX.com. We'll talk with you soon.